Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ibrahim Artaran, and I will start this meeting about the wind farm in the North Sea. Lately, this project came a lot in the news because consumers complained about their electricity bill, that the bill becomes more expensive because the Belgian companies can't save the extra capacity of the windmill in the windmills in the sea. Because Electrabel has extended the contract about the nuclear plant in Belgium until 2020, so the windmills become for at least 6 years useless. So, Metin, what's your opinion on this?
My opinion, I think that Electrabel should maybe lower their price to make the consumers use more electricity or attract more consumers to their company. And
But excuse me, Metin.
yeah,
You talk about lower the price, but no, everyone needs electricity, and that's a basic cost. Everyone.
it's true. It's true. What you're saying is true. But if you can't save electricity, you can't. It's lost. It's lost. Produces. It's lost. How do you say it? It's lost resources. So if you produce something, you have to use it or sell it. If you can't sell it, it's a problem for you.
But I think we should think for 10 years or
For
maybe
on the long term.
If you're
yes, long
thinking
term.
long term, then I think they should start right now to build another reactor to save the
Can I say something?
electricity.
But they don't have to build a reactor, I think. It's just a building to save the extra capacity. And lately, there was a group of expertises and experts, and they calculate and the cost will be will be too high, so it will be too expensive. So they can't do anything about it. So it's just a higher cost. So they can't build another thing because on the long term the windmills will be more, yeah. How do you say that?
Useful.
Yeah, they will be useful. But
It's
now the consumers pay more because Electrabel has more power to the government. Do you think the government has they have made a mistake or not?
I
Of
think
the-
the government can give them a little bit more money to build the extra thing without increasing the electricity bill. But Electrabel can also work with other companies and sell their producers to other
But
companies.
no, they can change it. They
they
can
can-
change it now. It's now they have a contract till 2020. But maybe you have a point. The people, the inhabitants of Belgium, they don't have to pay more because they made a mistake. But a solution, or I don't know, we have to search for something.
Where do we
Well,
start?
Can I say my opinion?
Yes, on it.
I don't think the problem lays within the nuclear plants because if we build a windmill park, that will be good, but not right now. We have to wait longer. I'm talking about 2030 or maybe even
With the
longer because we
wind
built these nuclear plants long ago. We invested so much money in them. They were not cheap at all, and we can still use them. So if we just don't use them anymore, that will be money that will be thrown away by Electrabel and the government, and that would add up to all the money we have to spend if we build the windmill park in like 15 years, that will be better for everyone, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
but the wind farm is already completed about a year, so the windmills are built. But knowing that the windmills are built, our government extended the contract with Electrabel until 2020. So we have yeah the government knew that the project was almost done, but on the other hand they decide to extend the contract with Electrabel. Do you
Yes.
think that the government has to give a penalty to Electrabel, or
No, not at all, because if we don't use the nuclear plants anymore, we won't have enough electricity for everybody with just the windmill park. We have the windmill park, but I don't think it could make enough electricity for the whole
Yes.
Belgium.
Metin, do you think that we should sell the extra capacity of electricity to other countries, or do you think that
I think it's a good solution. So Electrabel saves a lot of money by selling their overcapacity to other countries, and they won't have to invest in other things. So if they hold up now and sell their produced extra energy to other countries,
Yes,
I
you
think
have a point.
they will be
That's a
good for
good
years
idea.
until they find a better solution than this one.
Adam, what will you say? Would you say something extra about this project, or?
Yeah, Arne said something about. Can you repeat your opinion?
Yeah.
Because
I
you said
they
something
should
important and.
We should use the nuclear plants longer because we invested a whole lot of
I
money
know.
in them.
I know what I want to say.
Okay.
Now you said that we are now not using the electricity that is produced, and there's more than we need the capacity. There is more capacity now, but we have to think for a long term, and we have to start today to make to lose problems that will be happen. Do you understand what I mean? So
In the future.
yes, we have to think
And
twice before we do something, and I think the Electrabel did some.
I have
good-
another idea. So the windmills are built and now there is an overcapacity, right?
Okay.
Yes.
What if they lower the produce of electricity by reactors, nuclear reactors, and still use the green energy, because nuclear nuclear
But
plants are not
can
that,
I say
not
something?
that green.
So the problem with the nuclear plants are that the nuclear plants can only work at one capacity. They can't lower or higher the
Can't
capacity
you-
of.
then-
No, that's
can't
not
you
possible.
Stop for
No.
can't you work like with peaks? So you let
No,
it work
that's
for
not
1
possible
month
for-
and then 1 month not.
It's not possible to stop the nuclear plant and to restart them up. That's not possible. So do you see the problem there?
yeah, but can I add one thing on
Yes,
the long-term vision? If you want a long-term vision, we should use the nuclear plants long until they're worn, until we can't use them anymore because they're too old, and then we should use the windmills, so we can use the windmills for a long, long time, and after that we'll see. But that's how you use them long, and
You can indeed you can stop windmills. Windmills don't work always. So if you stop windmills and use the nuclear plants, it's maybe
Yes.
better.
well,
So you have
They
you don't
cost
have
me-
you don't have the overcapacity and you don't have to charge more for the electricity produced now.
And what about the humans?
Can you repeat what you?
So if you stop make the windmills stop, you can use the nuclear plant to produce the electricity till it's done, or
Yes, so the windmills stay new for a
Yeah,
longer time,
they still-
so we can use
Yeah,
them
right.
very long.
so after the nuclear plants are done, we can use.
But then you have an investment. So I don't agree with you. So then you have investments that you have made, but you don't use your investment.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll
So
use
all the
it
money-
eventually, but not right now.
So
But let's say that you use the windmills about 5 years, huh? So then you have a windmill that hasn't worked for 5 years. You have to do repairs on that, on the
I
windmills.
agree.
A little bit
So
of
that
maintaining,
Then-
so,
but
so
not
then
that
you
much.
have more cost
Then
than.
I think it's better to I mean
Well,
sell your energy or make other countries use of your windmills.
Excuse
and
me, Martina. What
charge
about
them
the
for-
humanity? Then, if you talk about we can use it after 5 years,
Yeah.
and what now? Then we have it, so we can use it, and
But
it's
if you
better
use it,
for
you
the
have-
nature.
Yeah, okay.
Well-
if you use it, you have enough other capacity.
there.
Yes, but we can
Windmills should
sell it
replace
to
the nuclear
other.
plant, but if you stop the nuclear plant, you won't have enough energy. This is the problem. You have to
Yes, I know the problem.
We could have two
It can't
solutions.
be perfect. Like
one at a
perfect
time.
green.
One at a time.
You can't work totally green, 100% green. It can't, because you have the plant, and the other capacity is produced by windmills. And windmills, okay, they are green, and nuclear plants aren't. So you have to work with the two of them, 50-50 maybe, and the overcapacity they should be sold to other countries, or you can make other countries make use of it. Or electrical
okay.
can.
Today
can
we
go-
are working
Okay.
with nuclear
and
and
electrical
windmills,
can-
but we have to change
Okay.
to.
When-
And that's
electrical can
our vision.
also invest in other countries so they can
Okay.
open a venture.
Can we end this meeting right now because our time
Yeah.
is limited?
Yes,
So
of course.
and the one side we have Metin and Anna who are for the for the longer use of the nuclear plants. That windmills should be shut down by a few years until the windmills can
Or be sold.
restart it. And at the one on the other side we have Adam and me that are against the nuclear plants. That the nuclear plants has to be stopped right now, and the Electrabel should be punished by because they use their power against the government.
Exactly.
And I think that we can restart this debate at the next meeting.
Alright.
So I will thank you, Metin and Arne, for be at this meeting,
You're
and
welcome.
I also thank
So,
Adam.
move to the other
Yeah, so we can end this meeting now.